My wife is angry I went on a trip away with my female best friend during my wife and I's anniversary. Last week was my wedding anniversary and I totally forgot. It was our 10-year anniversary and I feel terrible. I really do, but I was just focusing on the trip that I had planned with my girl best friend. My trip was 2 days long and the morning of my trip I went to kiss my wife goodbye but she already left. I didn't think much of it, but my friend picked me up and I gifted her a Pucali necklace as a thank you. Unfortunately for me, my phone died somewhere along the line of the trip. When I charged it, I saw countless missed calls from my mother and I called back as soon as I saw them. My mother cussed me out asking me how I could be spending time with my ex, who is my girl best friend, instead of spending time with my wife. I tried explaining that even though she is my ex, we're just friends now. However, a few minutes into listening to my mother I realized that I effed up. But I couldn't leave for home straight away because it was really late, so I decided to leave early the next day. My ex tried initiating intimacy that night when I told her I had to leave. However, she had been drinking, so I attribute it to the alcohol and not how she really feels. I left the next day. As soon as I got home, most of my wife's things weren't there. I called her many times but she never answered. I called my mother and I asked her if my wife had spoken to her and she said that yes, she was staying with a friend. About 4 hours later, my wife came home and she told me she needed time to talk to me. We both went upstairs to our room and she just started crying and yelling at me. She claimed I loved my friend and that I always put my friend above her. She told me she wanted a divorce and I just stood there because I didn't know what to say. I just told her to calm down and stop yelling at me because my friend was still around. My girl best friend stayed in the house the entire time too. Comfort me while my wife was gone. The reason she didn't leave is she said my wife might get violent and if that happens, I'll need an eyewitness to testify. I thought this made sense so I let her stay. I told my wife that my friend would be insulted if she heard what my wife was saying and not to call her names. When I said that, my wife just left the room. I wanted to give her time to cool off, which was an even bigger mistake because now it's been a week and she doesn't want to see or even talk to me.